think one of the problems when you're missing a key player that's such an important part of the creative side of the team is that, sure, his replacement's got goals in his game, but if there's no one creating those goals for other players, then it really does seem that things just dry up like a swamp.
Into the black hole. Sing for my soul.
Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Sunshine on Leyth. If you're still enjoying it, drop a like. That would mean the world to me. It really does help out the channel. Now, today, I thought we'd do something a little bit different because, yeah, why the hell not? Those of you seem to like when we did the 4 live comms at the end of last season, so I thought, you know what? There's a lot of games right now that are in a cluster that I kind of want to do, but I couldn't justify it with just 2 live comms. So we're going to do 3, and we've also played a game off camera before the episode. Putman Kitely is amazing. He truly, truly is. I feel like he has potential to be like the biggest character of this save, and that's so good to get him so early, and the fact that we didn't get any bits from him in the summer, which is really odd considering other players we did have offers for. I wonder if Ben Putman Kitely has the enjoys bigs match trait on his scouting report. Interesting question. Well, let's check it. It's also crazy to me that he's still only 2.5 stars in this team. Don't think he does, you know. Good form, fans like him, versatile. That's about it. If anything, he just seems to be doing a lot in spite of stuff right now. So fair play to BPK. Doesn't think that he will sign many players. Signs 15 new lads. Hey, I think we've only signed 6. So actually, I sort of stuck to my word for once, which admittedly is a rarity. So I completely see where you're coming from. BPK is everything Stepanek wishes he was. Absolutely. And I bet even more so now. I wonder what we'd have done against Blackhaven had BPK been able to play on his correct side for that game. I wonder if he could have been the difference. I need to get him a regen face soon, I think. Of course Marvin Suarez would want a new goalkeeper every season. Nobody can live up to him, and rumour is that Marvin and the Whitport Ultras deal with keepers that aren't good enough. That would also, well, I mean, in that case, we'd have no keepers left, because Shea O'Donovan, ironically, seems to have been the most steady goalkeeper we've had in this save. Wardley made loads of mistakes. You saw what O'Reilly did in the last game. Well, not in the last game, in the last episode. It's been weird. So just quickly, we did have a game off camera. There's no point in showing the goal, because it was just a late sort of tap-in from Ben Mills to give us a 1-0 victory over Buxton. Okay, turns out the board don't care anymore, which is weird. They had bigger expectations in the first season. They're not too pleased with us defensively. Kind of understand that one, to be fair. So today, we're going to do 3 live comms. Why the hell not? We're going to do Blath Speetons so far, to start things off. If you're wondering why I'm calling them Blath Speetons, I can't actually remember. There is a reason, but I can't remember it. So there's them. We're going to do Hereford, of course. I want my revenge. And then we're going to do Boston United, because, come on. Hey, if we can just grab a win or 2, I just want another win in the league, you know? And wow, Lee Clark is managing them. I feel like his managerial career is sort of taking a downward turn. So, are we good to... No, we're not. Okay, this is not happening. Witten is definitely fit enough to start now, and I'm not going to put Putman... As much as Mark Jackman's done well this year, he's no BPK. The Kite Man has that extra delivery that we really, really need sometimes, and I'm pleased with that. I just want to see us get a league victory. Quite frankly, we've only got 1 in 6. And we could do with a bit better than that right now. This is the perfect get. That being said, they're actually only 1 point behind us, despite being so far down the league. That's how okay. That's how tight things are down there at the moment. So a win here could catapult us back into the playoff spots again. It really is that tight. And Bournemouth already won their away game, or not their away game, but won their game. Oh God, Kasimba, please no. I thought my man was about to get himself sent off in the first 2 minutes, which admittedly would be him firmly getting into the Whitport way, but probably not what we need right now. Savage. Scott, come on lads, get out to him. What a save from O'Reilly. That's more like it. This is what I mean. We just seem to drop a little bit deeper in this league. It's like when they get the ball, they can put that second ball out, and our defence just seems to shift back one. Whereas before, I feel like they were pushing up higher. Oh, it's a good tackle on him, and Witten's done really, really well. He's got that pace and dribbling ability to get past people. He could go all the way through here, Robert Witten. He might just have to shoot. Mills is in! Yes, it's onside! Mills with his 6th goal of the season. Robert Witten, I like him. I like him a lot. I feel like when we spotted him the season before last, and he was tearing up the division he was in, just because of that pure athleticism, I guess. He didn't even have the best dribbling, but he was leading the league in dribbles. And this is a really, really nice ball through. Their centre-back on the other side has played him onside, and Mills has given us the lead away at Blath Speetons, and this is a huge one for us. We need to get a win here just to get the confidence back. That's more like it. We look like we're pressing a bit better now. That's something that's really fallen off in the last few matches, is our pressing. Oh God, now we're stopped again. Great save from O'Reilly. Really good strike there. Honestly, I feel like we're a bit fortunate to be in front here. Kasimba's ball in, and Putman Kitely got to the goal. It's 2-0 to us, and sometimes you just need a lucky victory in order to get your confidence back. And Ben Putman Kitely, the Kite Man himself, completely loses his marker. Nobody there, and that is a lovely little header from the man. His 2nd goal of the season. He just is phenomenal. This is more like it. Like it's somewhat against the run of play, I'd have to say, but 2-0 up is a very, very good scoreline to get. Oh, Mottram's in here. Terrible defending again. Ben Mills to the wide area. He's probably not going to score from that angle. Bloody hell, he nearly did, as Hereford are not losing. Oh, loads of space again for Putman Kirtley. Can he whip one across? There's loads of players in the box, and Mottram's there. God, he just delivers a ball like nobody else. 2-0 up at half time. I'd say we're pretty fortunate to be in that position, but hey, we will take it. We're just losing out a lot of those 50-50 challenges. That's where we tend to get a lot of our games, is from winning those balls where it's completely up for grabs. Ball down the middle and losing the battle again there. And again, that's where we seem to suffer. And when we play poorly, it's because we don't win those challenges. Wrightson. That's it. Stand him up. He's gone straight. He's done it a few times today so far. That's more like it. Mills flicks it down for Mottram. Gets it back to him. This is what I want to see. Oh, okay. That not so much. Lau should... Oh, no, Ruben. Come on, bud. Right, this should be a simple save for O'Reilly. And it is a big save from O'Reilly. But at least we haven't conceded. That 2-0 lead has been very, very helpful for us. Shea's ball in and Mottram makes it 3-0. Wow. I mean, we've barely done anything in this match, and we're 3-0 up. Liam Mottram with a lovely finish off the lovely cross from Raphael Shea, and that at least gets us back in. And my God, if we get a clean sheet today, that would be such a nice thing for us. We've not done that for ages. Jackman's so well here. Lovely ball in from Raphael Shea. Mottram makes a nice run, and a great little finish for his second goal of the season. That's more like it. Still very much against the run of play, but hey, got to take your fortune where you can, and we immediately give away a penalty. Hey, maybe O'Reilly can save it. I really want a clean sheet for him today. But we've done all right in front of goal. Come on. Make that save. And no, he doesn't. We should be out of sight now. Thank God for that the third goal. Yep, it looks like we're going to get ourselves a nice away victory. Our first win in, 4 or 5 league matches, which is important. I think that Buxton result, the late goal there, had we not beaten them and had to do a replay, I think I would have been very concerned about the team's morale. But that late goal from Ben Mills has just given us a bit more confidence in front of goal today. We looked a lot better. Mills has picked up again. Can he get the finish away? He cannot, but we've looked pretty solid today, to be fair, in front of goal. Yeah, Bluffs really came back into it late on with a lot of chances created, but we stood fast and only managed to concede the penalty goal. Shame not to get the clean sheet, but I think we've dug deep and done really, really well there. The lads, this is the sort of results you need from time to time just to really get that confidence back. It becomes 2 wins and a bounce in all competitions, and it pushes us back up, albeit with some games in hand from other clubs behind us, into those playoff spots. 4 wins from our first 10, I would have taken that at the start of the season completely. Still conceding too many goals. If we could just cut that down, think where we could be. But I think that's kind of the balance that we play with. Right, next game is Hereford. Huge, because they're directly above us, and I want revenge on them bad. Right, we're back. We're away at Hereford. For some reason, the other games haven't played yet, and it looks like Blackhaven are going to be yet another game behind at the moment. So let's not discount them from this title race yet, I suppose. Not that it matters, because we don't care about them that much. We're away at Hereford today. It's the battle that lost us the title last season. They're ahead of us by a point yet again. But imagine if we go there to win. And I know there's quite a lot of Hereford fans in the comments. I hear from them regularly. So, no. I still think that Witten is good enough for this role. The guy has done really, really well lately. So the bench will be... Yeah, is that everything right? Because this partnership is a little bit concerning, but hopefully it will come good, because you can see the average ratings tends to be more of an attacking side of things, plus Ruben Lau. So that is something to definitely pay attention to. Perez de Gracia, Che, Jackman, Williamson, and Webster. We do owe them after the last match. Let's go out there. Let's go to Edgar Street and let's put a win past Hereford. This would be massive. I feel like this is a nice little rivalry match, given what happened last season. I'm not more up for this than I was at the Blackhaven game, of course, but it would mean a lot to us to come here and put something over on them. Particularly Mills does really, really well to start off with there, and is immediately scythed down by Brown. And hello, Amy Fern's calling him over. What's he going to get? Oh, nothing. Not a thing. I momentarily had my hopes up for a second there. As Boreham Wood take the lead again, they are looking out of sight in this. Oh, Mills with a lovely first touch. Can he get the shot away? He can, but Isted is there to make the save. But Boreham Wood go 4 points clear. That's more like it. Show some intensity. We've won it back with Witten. Ball across, and Mills is surely too deep. Can't get... Yeah, it was just overhit slightly. Still, though, Mottram, no. I'm still pretty impressed with this play. The play so far. We're looking all right. Edge of the box. There we go. Ah, mopped up. Oh, that's actually a really nice piece of play, but they've got no one in the box. Just don't let them get that cross in. Well played, Jack. Still gets it in anyway, and Gress was... that's all our own doing as well, because we cleared the ball in the right area and then we just did not complete the clearance. When Jack Taylor comes out here, I know he's a centre-back, but he does a really good job here at just closing this down and blocking it off. But then he can't. That guy's so big. They don't deal with the cross in. Keeper's unsighted, and Cresswell gives it a 1-0 lead to Hereford. Okay, that's fine. We can come back. We're good in the second half. You know that. I do find it hilarious that the team that we beat... Oh, come on, no. The team that we beat 5-1 earlier this season are now above us in the league, despite having a negative goal difference. Basically because of the 5-1. Oh, crap. Cresswell's through again. O'Reilly with a massive stop again. This has been a pretty good game so far. from Hereford, and we need to play better. We're just going to give them a massive bollocking at half-time. The possession is an issue for us. Usually... Oh, come on. Did that say he points to the spot? I swear it said he points to the spot there. Okay, regardless. Come on, O'Reilly. You've made some big saves today, and... I thought that he was going to go the right way there, as Hereford make it 2-0 in the 49th minute of the first half. It must have been pretty close to O'Reilly here. Oh, it's because it's so high. Brown gets it too high, and now we've got a lot of work to do in the second half. I don't think it's beyond us, but it's not ideal. But the second half just seems to have escaped us. We've actually seemed to have got worse. Putman-Kitely gets past. He's into the box. Come on, at least win a foul. And Williamson! Really good block from the defenders. And please don't tell me that's a goal kick. We've done okay. They've just... Hereford have done really... Oh, well played. I was going to say, don't get sent off. We do not need you getting a red card today. Oh, well played. Wait, what? Oh, no! I thought he won the ball cleanly there, but now he's been red carded, and that's actually even worse news. We've made all our subs anyway, so we'll just dump Witten in the middle and try to... Yeah, I don't think it matters at this point. We'll go through the centre, obviously. Unless 10-man boost comes in our favour. BPK is not his finest achievement. He's played well tonight, for the most part, but that is not what we needed at all. It looks like we're just... Oh, go on. One goal now, and maybe there's still hope. And it looks like Daniel Sparks is going to go down to... Yes! Hereford are down to red. Down to 10 men as well. Kasimba's ball in. And it's headed over the crossbar. If we scored there, maybe there was a chance, but it looks unlikely now. That's a terrible ball, and that looks like it's going to be a Stockport grab, a late winner as well. And we drop out of the playoff spots as a result of that. It just wasn't a very good performance. We had some chances. I think we probably deserved a goal on the night, but we just weren't good enough to get it, unfortunately. And the fact that we're going to be missing Putman-Kitely for the Boston game does not help me in any way as well. But today against Boston, I would like a win. It's a home game. We've got to be targeting wins in our home games so far. And Blackhaven, of course, won their match off camera against Chelmsford as well. But without Putman-Kitely, it's concerning. Our form is inconsistent, so is theirs. So that's what we're going to have to do. I'm not completely bothered about bringing in Mark Chapman. The guy's got 4 goals for us so far this season. He's more of a goal scorer than Putman-Kitely is. That's what I would say. He's not so much of an assister. But as for everyone else, I'm pretty happy to continue going with that, quite frankly. Actually, no, wait. Ruben Lau cannot start. Not with that level of fitness. We'll bring Jacob Owen in. We need to bounce back after the Hereford performance. I felt like after the Bluffs-Beatons game, it felt like we were a bit fortunate to win that, perhaps, but it was still a decent performance, and I thought the form was starting to come back a little bit, but we just don't look like we've got the same kind of amazing form this year, which, I mean, is not exactly surprising, given that we're newly promoted, and there are some really good teams in this division, and we're just sort of clinging onto the outside of the playoff spots right now, which is more than I expected coming into it, But hey, if there's still that one random playoff spot that's available, it can set a great block. Because at the moment, it looks like there's a sort of group of teams that are breaking away. But then there's that one last playoff spot, which might be a very low points total this year. It would still be a hell of a lot of work to do from there. But I think that might be... I don't know, I feel like we might be good enough to compete for that final playoff spot, the 7th space. And Kasimba's through here. Mottram. Can he find the right ball here? Finds Mills. Nobody's made a run for him. Nope, that was poor. Just waiting for a little opportunity to open up. Taylor. And again, Mills, I feel like last season he's winning that and springing his teammate in behind, but this year we just don't have quite the... We're playing against better players, quite simply. Platt. Oh God, Donnelly Blackburn. Careful. I think one of the problems when you're missing a key player that's such an important part of the creative side of the team is that, sure, his replacement's got goals in his game, but if there's no one creating those goals for other players, then it really does seem that things just dry up like a swamp. It's a simple one through the middle. That's better. We're winning it in the centre of the pitch now. Kasimba. Jackman. That's better. Okay, now we're starting to spread it a bit. Witten with a lovely first touch, but then gives up the ball. Sperry's got it back again. Can he get the shot away at least? He does get the shot away, but it's an easy save for Bobby Biddle. I mean, I guess I'd take a draw in a game where we're playing this badly. There we go. Holmes finally gets a foot in on it. Witten, again, they're quicker to the ball than we are. But Witten's got that dribbling and, well, not even dribbling ability. And Jackman off the post. That's what we need. That's what we need. It's very weird with Witten, because he actually doesn't have dribbling ability, but he seems to when he actually plays. And Mills with the flick on, and it's headed over by Biddle. This is more like it. Defenders, possession-wise, we're not... Oh, crap, he's all the way in. That's surely too tight. Of all the places for that ball to deflect back to, I just assumed that they almost always... I think that either that's bad goalkeeping or it's just an incredibly unfortunate deflection. We get dragged out here. It's a really good ball through, but it's not even that. I thought he'd gone too deep. And the goalkeeper's just... Oh, dear. It's poor from O'Reilly. And Boston United have the lead. Right, okay, we've got to come back now. I'm still going to turn off Whitport into the box. Even though we've got a decent amount of possession, I do feel like this is the kind of game where we are missing that little spark. Oh, lovely work. Ben Mills is in. Can he finish? No! Oh. Lovely work from Mark Jackman to put that ball through, and he just couldn't finish it. Right, we need subs. Shepherd, that's better. Opens up the play a bit. Shot for Mills. And it's wide. That's a bit more like it. Another 15 minutes of this, and there might be a goal in it for us. As Blackhaven go top at the moment, which is weird because I didn't even think... And then Marcus Carver heads home for Boston United from an indirect free kick. We've not been as bad at defending indirect free kicks this year, but that was pretty piss poor. As Hereford look like they're going to win another game. I mean, it looks like Ruben Lal is the one that should be... Oh, never mind. In fact, I think he just completely loses his marker and just over the top than we have lately. And that's a 2-0 defeat as we slip down to 12th in the league now. Still, only 2 points off the playoffs right now, but a pretty poor performance at home, if I'm honest. Didn't really create a lot. The one chance we did have was fluffed quite badly. Hopefully we get better now that Putman Kitely will be back for the next match, but we really do need to start just getting a bit of confidence back. There's not many wins in a row now. In fact, none. So I think next episode, we're going to come back and do an FA Cup third round qualifying tie against Poole, just for a bit of fun. And then after that, we're going to do Bournemouth at home. Massive game at the top of the league. Not that we're at the top of the league, but I want to show you us playing against the better sides because it's more fun, unless we're in a relegation battle. So if you've enjoyed this episode, and I hope you have, 3 games, admittedly, things started off so well and then just kind of went off the pace. There's another 2 goalless performances from us. So drop a like, that'd be cool. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. I stream on Twitch on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and sometimes at the weekends. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Hold your gun. Capybara, I just hit the microphone. Bye-bye.